The Alabama Community College System.
My name is Jody Keel, and so I'm originally from Russellville, Alabama, and went to school here at the local schools, went to Tharptown Junior High School and then Russellville High School. And so from there, went to Northwest Shoals Community College before transferring to Auburn. Well, coming from high school, especially a small high school like I went to, the transition, I think, from high school to university sometimes can be tough, really in a lot of different ways. Academically, I think it's a good place to start as far as transitioning from high school. Academically, it allowed me really to put it simply, to have better grades than I would have had I moved out and gone to the university immediately. I think the relationships that you form there are a great help later too. Folks that I know now currently that I met there have been a great help for me. Not just other students, but also faculty and staff and those type of folks I still see regularly, fill a lot of their prescriptions and get to see them out when you're eating out at the restaurant. And so, like a lot of things in life, those relationships I think are hugely important, and you kind of miss out on that going away from home immediately, I think. Northwest Shoals Community College has a huge impact on our area. I think it allows students to have higher education that may otherwise not have had that opportunity. And then also I think it provides job training for, especially for specific industries, which can also help to bring industries to our area. So I think it's had a huge economic impact as well.
My name is Patrice Collins and I attend Lawson State Community College. Growing up in Mobile, I dealt with many trials and tribulations that unfortunately provided numerous of obstacles for me to overcome. 3 months before graduating high school with honors, I was informed that my diploma would be withheld due to a poor school attendance, and my only option is to repeat the 12th grade. So I was bitter, I was embarrassed, so I never went back. I consulted with my pastor and he encouraged me to get my GED. And then it was in August of 2012 when I came across a life-changing experience when I went to a Birmingham job fair that was hosted by Congresswoman Terry Sewell, and there's where I found out that Lawson State Community College would offer free GED classes to help prepare you for the test. I began taking classes in September 2012. I attended classes, studied faithfully, and I passed the GED test in December 2012. And without losing any momentum, I enrolled at Lawson State Community College in January 2013. My major is Business Administration and Management. In addition to my academic courses, I was crowned Miss Lawson State 2014-2015. I was president of Phi Beta Lambda, Phi Theta Kappa, and Kappa Beta Delta. I was vice president of the Lawson State Ambassadors Organization. I was a member of Student Support Services, the Lawson State Book Club. I was a peer tutor and maintained a 4.0 GPA. I truly adore and appreciate Lawson State Community College because it was so many people that believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. It was so many people that helped pave the way and open many doors for me to move to that next level in life, and I will always be forever grateful.
I'm Mason Smith and I'm in the Electrical Systems Technology program at Bevel State. I'm in the Electrical Systems Technology program, and it's a program that's a wide range of from anywhere from electronics to wiring, commercial wiring. It's very broad. The internship at Southern Companies helped me with my ELT program at Bevel State by giving me a lot of work and class flexibility. If I need to leave work and go down and talk to an instructor for some stuff, for some work, they've been very helpful with that. It's also taught me safety in the classroom and at work. That's a very big point at work, is safety, and also in the classroom. And just getting to use some of the same equipment as we use at work as we do at Bevel State, it's helped me understand more of the ELT program. I already knew about a bunch of the equipment. I knew about just the basics of electronics and electricity, so that's definitely helped me with my internship with Alabama Power. I'm working in the same field that I'm studying in. It's been a very big help. The class has some equipment that we don't have at work, and vice versa. Work has some equipment we don't have down in the classroom. So just getting a mixture of both, it's helped me see what I'll be working on in my future career. I'm working at Alabama Power. I'm contracted through Bevel State with them, and I do a bunch of their logistics stuff, their shipping and receiving. I wire up all their electrical components. We wire their training aids, ship their training aids off, receive their training aids, just anything with their technical training program for their apprentices. I'm Mason Smith, and I'm in the Electrical Systems Technology program at Bevel State.
Dr. Ricarte Solis is a Calhoun success story. He came to the United States from Panama in 1991 to pursue his dreams of becoming an engineer. But fate would lead him to a career in medicine, and 1 year later, Solis graduated with honors from Calhoun Community College with a degree in chemistry and a certification as an emergency medical technician.
Starting my EMT courses here really is what set me on the path that's gotten me to where I am today.
Solis went on to complete the paramedic program at UA Huntsville.
I worked in North Alabama as a paramedic and paramedic supervisor, an instructor for many years before I went to Ohio University to go to medical school in 2004.
He graduated from the Ohio University College of Osteopathic Medicine in 2008. In 2011, he became a specialist in emergency medicine and completed his residency at the Medical College of Georgia in Augusta. But it all started at Calhoun.
I had a great academic experience here, and I think it set me on the right course for the rest of my career.
Currently, he's working as an emergency department physician at Huntsville Hospital. In addition, he travels across the country and abroad to faraway places like Peru, Guyana, and his native country of Panama, where he teaches and establishes emergency medical programs. Calhoun Community College, your success story starts here.
Welcome to Mercedes-Benz US International. This is our SUV plant located here in Vance, Alabama, just outside of Tuscaloosa.
My name is Parker Ashcraft. I'm 20 years old and my career choice was the Mercedes Mechatronics program. My program of study is the Industrial Electronics program, and the way I use that is I just learn everything here at Shelton with the great instructors, and it transfers right to Mercedes and it helps me find a job really easily. Well, the reason I decided to join Shelton State was because of the Mercedes Mechatronics program. It's a great program, and Shelton has a lot of other technical programs that can help you find a job really easily. And anybody who's thinking of joining Shelton State, I highly recommend it because there are a lot of job opportunities and a lot of cool staff and awesome instructors. One positive experience that I had at Shelton State was being an ambassador and being in the mechatronics program, because they kind of pair together and they help you with time management, and they help you get to know new staff and a lot of new people and new friends. The most beneficial aspect of Shelton State was the education and the real life experiences. It really helps you transfer from high school to college and then right into a job, and it helps you, develop yourself as a person.
My name is Daryun Fu. I was born and raised here in Montgomery, Alabama. I graduated from Robert E. Lee High School in 2009. I attended Trenton. I was able to obtain a degree in automotive service, where I had a lot of hands-on training in class, where the instructors actually were able to show me the essential tools that I would need in the workforce to be able to perform. Once I graduated in 2012, I was able to go to work full-time, and I furthered my work experience with Firestone, where I worked for a year and I was able to advance my skills, starting out doing oil changes and later on move to actually replacing parts. I returned to Trenton in 2013 in hopes to further my knowledge and have a broader spectrum on what I could offer an employer. To get my full industrial maintenance degree, I only had to come for 4 semesters, and halfway through the 4 semesters I was able to be an intern with Hyundai, where I could actually learn hands-on what I would be doing on a regular basis in that job field. Before I was totally done with the 4 semesters, I was able to start working with Rheem Manufacturing, where I was able to get more experience with the job, actually learn a different type of work environment where I had a good essential basis for what the employer was looking for. I worked there for a year. While I was in school, I had already applied for Alabama Power. So after a year was up with Rheem, I actually was offered the position with Alabama Power, and I made the decision to take that job in hopes of having the longevity and working in the environment that I really would love to come to work every day. Attending Trenum's 2-year college system, I was able to have a lot of training that I needed for on the job. I was also able to have a good knowledge of the job before I actually went into the job field.
Hello, Alabama Community College System. My name is Caitlin Rice, and I'm currently a sophomore here at Faulkner State Community College. I serve as our SGA President, Vice President of Phi Theta Kappa, and Secretary of our Student Ambassador team. I graduated from Leroy High School in Leroy, Alabama. It's about an hour and 30 minutes away from our Bay Minette campus. It's a very small school. I graduated with about 70 kids, so I knew all my teachers, my parents knew my teachers. It was very personable. So going to a 4-year to me was very terrifying. I was unsure of how to get involved, how well I was going to do academically, and just how I was going to do in such a big setting. So coming and touring at Faulkner State was definitely a blessing. Seeing that it was a family environment, it was like a community. It was larger than my high school, but it was going to be easier to get involved, and getting to know people that wanted to help me and knowing my advisors and my teachers personally just helped me get through the past 2 years. After I graduate Faulkner State in May, I plan to transfer to the University of Alabama, and my major is history. I plan on getting my master's in history and hopefully my PhD in higher education. And one of the great things I've realized is that all the courses that I take here at Faulkner State are going to transfer to Alabama with no problem. So while I'm worried about trying to find scholarships or trying to find somewhere to live, I don't have to worry about the fact that the courses I've taken here are going to wind up at Alabama with no problem. I want to definitely come back to the community college system and give back because I've had such a wonderful experience here at Faulkner. I want to see other people have the same experience in college.
Well, before Gaston State, I was in the military for 21 years, retired. Prior to that, I spent going to college first couple of years and bouncing around the country doing this and that and the other. Eventually, I did retire after 21 years in the military. Since being here at Gaston State, I graduated this past May, 2015, with my associate's degree in paralegal studies, which I was really amazed about. I graduated with honors and several awards, and I decided I would return and stay here for the time being and make use of the accounting technology department and work on my associate's degree in accounting technology. As a non-traditional student here at Gaston State, and speaking to other non-traditional students I know at other colleges and universities around, I've come to learn that the technology that is used in the classroom is a challenge. We did not grow up with computers in our hands in kindergarten and so forth like that. Also, not so much of a challenge, but a great experience is the generation gap between myself and the younger students. And it also helps me to have a decent rapport with my professors because we're in the same age grouping. So we have a better understanding of things. So it works out great. It works out great. Just have to put yourself into it. After I took the tour of Gaston State and decided that this may be the college that I needed to attend, it was really it that chose me, because everything that it offered for me to pursue my lifelong desire of to be in the legal field as a paralegal was here.
The Alabama Community College System. Relationships and partnerships. the keys to our success.